Imagine a moment when the music is soaring, the crowd is cheering, and then everything stops. These are the shocking stories of legendary musicians who tragically passed away on stage, leaving behind unforgettable legacies and moments frozen in time. On July 28, 2022, a major accident occurred during a concert by the Hong Kong-based boy band Mirror. A large video screen fell from above the stage, injuring two dancers, one of whom suffered serious injuries. The incident, which occurred during a highly anticipated performance, caused immediate panic among the audience and performers. The accident highlighted significant concerns over safety protocols at large-scale concerts and prompted calls for stricter regulations to ensure the safety of both performers and attendees. On June 17, 2023, the legendary Texas rapper Big Pokey, Milton Powell, tragically collapsed during a live performance in Beaumont, Texas. He had been a key figure in the Houston rap scene and a founding member of the Screwed Up Clique. While performing, he suddenly went into distress and collapsed on stage. He was quickly rushed to the hospital, but despite medical efforts, he passed away shortly after due to a heart attack. Big Pokey was 48 years old at the time of his death, and his passing shocked fans and fellow musicians alike. His music, blending the unique sounds of Texas rap with the laid-back yet hard-hitting style of Southern hip-hop, left a lasting impact on the genre. On August 11, 2000, the iconic Saudi Arabian artist Talan Ma suddenly collapsed during a performance in Abha, Saudi Arabia, due to a heart attack. Ma, who was known as the king of Arab music, had a musical career that spanned over 40 years, leaving behind a legacy of timeless songs. He passed away at the age of 60, and his death sent shockwaves across the Arab world. Known for his powerful voice and musical versatility, Talan Ma was a cultural icon who had a profound influence on the music of the Middle East. His death marked the loss of one of the most beloved figures in Arab music. On December 8, 2014, Italian singer Pino Mango tragically collapsed while performing his hit song Oro during a concert in southern Italy. He died shortly after from a heart attack at the age of 60. Mango, known for his soulful voice and deeply emotional ballads, had a successful career in Italy, where his music resonated with audiences of all ages. His sudden passing was a shock to his fans, as he had been a fixture in the Italian music scene for decades. Mango's music continues to be remembered, with songs like Oro and Come Mona Lisa still cherished by fans. On February 22, 2006, gospel pianist Anthony Berger tragically passed away while performing on a cruise ship. He had been performing in a live gospel music show when he suddenly collapsed on stage. Anthony Berger was 44 years old, and his sudden death was attributed to a heart attack. He was well known in the Christian music community for his energetic and passionate performances, and he had a long career playing alongside many notable gospel musicians. His death left a deep impact on the gospel music scene, and he is remembered for his musical contributions and the joy he brought to audiences through his performances. On November 23, 1969, the famous Western swing musician Spade Co tragically passed away after collapsing from a heart attack following a charity performance. Co, who had been a significant figure in Western swing and big band music, was serving a prison sentence at the time for the death of his wife, but was granted a temporary release to perform. His death at the age of 58 left a profound mark on the music world, particularly on the Western swing genre. Spade Co's contributions to the development of country and Western music helped shape the landscape of American popular music in the mid-20th century. On December 13, 2023, Pedro Henrique, a well-known Brazilian religious singer, collapsed during a performance at a major event in Brazil. He passed away shortly after from a massive heart attack. Henrique, who had been a prominent figure in religious music in Brazil, was beloved for his spiritually uplifting songs that touched the hearts of millions. His sudden death was a tragedy for his fans, particularly in the religious community, where his music had played an important role in inspiring and uplifting the faith of many listeners. On March 5, 1967, opera singer and actor Nelson Eddy collapsed while performing in Florida after suffering a brain hemorrhage. He died shortly after at the age of 65. Eddy was a highly respected figure in both classical and popular music, with a long career in both film and live performance. He was known for his partnership with Jeanette MacDonald, performing together in operatic musicals that became classics in Hollywood. His death marked the end of an era in film musicals and opera performances, and his voice remains a beloved part of American music history. On May 1, 2017, Colonel Bruce Hampton, a legendary figure in the American jam band scene, passed away while performing during his 70th birthday celebration concert. Hampton, known for his eclectic style and whimsical performances, collapsed on stage, and despite immediate medical attention, he passed away. Hampton was deeply respected in the music community for his contributions to improvisational music and for his work with bands such as the Hampton Grease Band and Aquarium Rescue Unit. His unexpected death at the age of 70 was a shock to the music world, especially since it occurred during what was intended to be a joyous celebration of his life and career. On March 22, 2017, Sib Hasen, the drummer for the rock band Boston, passed away suddenly during a performance aboard a cruise ship. Hasen, who was 67 years old, collapsed during a live performance and could not be revived. Known for his powerful drumming style, Hasen had played a key role in Boston's success, especially with the band's signature hits like More Than a Feeling. His death was a tragic loss for fans of the band, many of whom had followed Boston's music for decades. Hasen's contributions to the band's iconic sound are still fondly remembered by fans worldwide. On November 9, 2008, Miriam Makeba, the renowned South African singer and activist, collapsed after a performance in Italy. She passed away at the age of 76 from a heart attack. Makeba, known as Mama Africa, was a global ambassador for African music, using her voice not only to entertain, but to fight against apartheid and advocate for human rights. Her death was felt deeply not only in Africa, but around the world, as she was a pioneering figure in the world music scene. Makeba's legacy endures through her powerful voice and her commitment to social justice. On June 16, 2016, rock star Meatloaf, Marvin Lee Aday, collapsed on stage during a concert in Canada due to severe dehydration. While he was able to recover and continue performing, the incident was a reminder of the toll that demanding tours and performances can take on an artist's health. Meatloaf, known for his theatrical live shows and the success of his album Bat Out of Hell, continued to perform despite health challenges. His music, marked by his powerful voice and dramatic storytelling, continues to be loved by fans, and his career remains a high point in rock music history. On December 13, 2001, Chuck Schuldiner, the influential frontman and founder of the death metal band Death, passed away after a battle with brain cancer. Though his death was not during a performance, Schuldiner's legacy in the metal world was profound as he helped shape the genre and revolutionize extreme music with his virtuosic guitar playing and complex compositions. After his diagnosis, he fought bravely, but the cancer ultimately claimed his life at the age of 34. His impact on death metal and the broader metal scene remains immense, with fans and fellow musicians alike continuing to celebrate his groundbreaking work. On July 3, 1971, Jim Morrison, the iconic lead singer of The Doors, was found dead in a bathtub in Paris, France. Though not technically during a performance, his untimely death at 27 years old marked a tragic end to a music career that had already left an indelible mark on rock and roll. Known for his captivating stage presence and poetic lyrics, Morrison's passing shook the music world. While the official cause of death was listed as heart failure, the circumstances surrounding his death have remained mysterious. Despite his early death, Morrison's legacy lives on, and his contributions to the psychedelic rock movement continue to influence generations of musicians. On March 11, 2019, beloved Argentine singer Sergio Mendes was performing at a concert in Tucumán, Argentina, when he tragically fell off the stage into an orchestra pit. The fall caused severe injuries, leading to a coma. After more than a year in critical condition, Dennis succumbed to his injuries and passed away on May 15, 2020, at the age of 71. Sergio Mendes had been one of Argentina's most adored pop and ballad singers for decades, with hits like Te Quiero Tanto, capturing the hearts of millions of Latin American fans. His unexpected death deeply affected not only his loyal fan base, but the entire Latin music community, which had grown to love his romantic and heartfelt songs. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. See you in the next video.